because The Simpsons is no longer just an animated sitcom. It's practically Nostradamus in cartoon form. Over the years, this beloved series has shocked fans with its uncanny knack for predicting the future. From jaw-dropping political twists to tech innovations we once thought were decades away, The Simpsons has seen it all before it happened. But now, as 2025 looms, fans are buzzing about the eerie accuracy of some of its most shocking predictions. Could a time-traveling crystal ball really be hiding in Springfield? Let's dive into these terrifying Simpsons predictions that might just become reality this year. 20. Earth swallowed by black hole. In the 2012 episode Treehouse of Horror 23, Springfield accidentally creates a black hole. What starts as a small, harmless void grows larger and larger, consuming everything in its path. The episode paints a mind-blowing picture of how black holes could lead to the destruction of entire worlds, showing even Springfield citizens being sucked into a void with no escape. While the storyline was intended as dark humor, recent discoveries about black holes make this prediction feel possible. In 2023, scientists reported the closest ever black hole to Earth, located just 1,600 light-years away. While this massive cosmic force is not an immediate threat, it has sparked concerns about humanity's understanding of black holes and the potential risks they pose. Advanced studies have shown that even small disruptions in the galaxy caused by black holes could wreak havoc on Earth by destabilizing our orbit or triggering catastrophic space weather. Now, as we approach March 2025, some experts are warning about increased solar activity and cosmic shifts. This leaves many wondering if The Simpsons were onto something. Could we witness a cosmic event that brings Earth dangerously close to such a fate? The idea may sound like science fiction, but it reminds us how little control we have over the mysteries of the universe. 19. U.S. versus China War begins. In the 2004 episode Bart Mangled Banner, The Simpsons hinted at rising tensions between global superpowers, showing a politically charged America deep in conflicts with other nations. The episode portrayed a scenario where misunderstandings and political rivalries escalated into global chaos, leaving Springfield caught in the middle. While the show exaggerated what happened for comedic effect, the episode now feels like a warning of what's to come. Fast forward to 2025, and real-world tensions between the U.S. and China are at an all-time high. Disputes over trade, technology, and Taiwan have pushed both nations to the brink of confrontation. In early 2024, military drills near the Taiwan Strait and growing alliances in Asia raised fears of an inevitable clash. Experts warn that any small spark could ignite a much larger conflict and drag other nations into a global war. Could March 2025 be the tipping point? With a newly inaugurated President Trump and heightened rhetoric from both sides, The Simpsons' prediction feels very accurate. If the show's history of foreseeing major events is anything to go by, we might be closer to a world war than we'd like to admit. How brain-crunching is that? 18. Pope Francis's kicks the bucket. In the 2008 episode Papa Don't Leech, The Simpsons foreshadowed the passing of a major religious leader. Now, with Pope Francis turning 88 in December 2024 and battling ongoing health issues, this prediction feels very close. Pope Francis has openly spoken about his declining health, including respiratory infections and surgeries that have limited his mobility. He even hinted at the possibility of retirement, stating that stepping aside is a valid option for a pope. With this context, rumors are swirling that March 2025 might be a significant month for the Catholic Church. If Pope Francis steps down or passes away, it would mark the end of a transformative era in the Vatican. His focus on inclusivity and progressive policies has reshaped Catholicism, making his potential departure a moment of both reflection and uncertainty. The idea of The Simpsons predicting this massive event years in advance only makes it more mind-blowing. 17. New pandemic breaks out. In the 1993 episode Marge in Chains, The Simpsons introduced the Osaka flu. This fictional virus spread rapidly through Springfield, causing mass panic and hysteria. Decades later, this storyline was a chilling prediction for COVID-19, and the pandemic brought the world to its knees in 2020. But what if The Simpsons foresaw more than just one pandemic? Experts have warned that new virus strains are emerging due to factors like climate change, deforestation, and increased human-animal contact. The recent rise of avian flu cases and mysterious respiratory illnesses has increased concerns about another global outbreak. If we are not careful enough, March 2025 could see the emergence of a new pandemic that rivals or even surpasses COVID-19. The possibility alone is mind-blowing. Governments and health organizations are ramping up preparations for future outbreaks, but are we truly ready? The Simpsons' crazy, accurate prediction of COVID-19 reminds us how quickly the world can spiral into chaos, and their warning about pandemics remains as relevant as ever. 16. Big Tech's Final Collapse. In the 2010 episode Mona Lisa, The Simpsons explored the fragility of the tech industry, showcasing how a once thriving company went into financial ruin. What seemed like a humorous exaggeration at the time now feels uncomfortably close to reality. By 2025, tech giants like Google, Meta, and Amazon face increasing scrutiny over monopolistic practices, privacy concerns, and declining consumer trust. Layoffs across the tech sector in 2024 have already signaled instability, with some experts predicting that a major collapse could be on the horizon. Imagine waking up in March 2025 to find one of these tech giants filing for bankruptcy or facing a massive scandal. The ripple effects would be felt worldwide. It would